Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Or should I say, good morning, good afternoon, or in some cases, good night and rest well. Whether you're watching in Sweden, watching in Ivory Coast, watching in Belgium, watching in Trinidad and Tobago, whether you're watching in Switzerland, whether you're watching in Angola, whether you're watching in Hong Kong, you could be watching in Japan, you could be watching in India, you could be watching in Barbados, you could be watching in Sri Lanka, you could be watching in Papua New Guinea. Are you watching in Australia? Are you watching in Brazil? Are you watching in Cape Island? Are you watching in Panama? Are you watching in Morocco? Are you watching in Somalia? Are you watching in Israel? Could you be watching in Croatia? Could you be watching in Slovakia? Could you be watching anywhere around the world? It don't matter where you're watching. You're more than welcome to my channel. I don't often say that, and I'm glad that I've said it and got it out of the way. Welcome again from your host, your guy himself, DLG Repping, for those of you that are watching for the first time around the world. Delhi, London, Gunner, Space, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November. Any comments, anything that you want to say, leave it in the comment section. Your messages, your support, etc. Yeah, positive feedback is what DLG Repping always promote. Smash the thumbs up like button for me. Really appreciate that. Make sure you share this channel all over the globe, yeah? And I'm talking about all over the globe virally. And that's all 7 continents, of course. Make sure your friends and relatives get hold of this, yeah? And if they're watching for the first time, tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives. Subscribe to the channel, DLG Repping. Subscribe to me, yeah? Smash that subscribe button like no tomorrow, left, right, and center, and in abundance. Otherwise, I'll just keep going. Please support. Smash the subscribe button, share, comment, do all of that for me. Right, another headlines for this evening, and that's Mikel Arteta, because he has been tested positive for the second time for COVID-19. He was tested positive back in March 2020. That was the time that I was working as a teaching assistant. Yeah, I remember when that news broke. I was, yeah, sad for him. He's going to have to self-isolate for another 7 to 9 days, I believe. So the coaches will take over from him. Let's see if I've got the headlines up there. Yes, I've got it. In other news, Norwich City will identify the culprit who has been throwing verbally racial abuse at players at Selhurst Park, and this sort of thing cannot be condoned, and it needs to be stamped out. And this individual, well, I hope the authorities take out the necessary punishment possible for him. Dirty scumbag, as far as I'm concerned. Well, let's start off with the Arsenal manager, and it's written in yellow writing. Excuse me. Arteta tests positive for COVID-19 again. How unlucky can someone be? Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta will miss the Premier League match against Manchester City on January the 1st after testing positive for COVID-19 for a second time. Assistant Albert Stuvenberg and Steve Ram will take charge at the Emirates Stadium. Callum Chambers, Cedric Soares, Takahiro Tomiyasu and Ainsley Maitland-Niles missed a 5-0 win over Norwich on the 22nd of December after testing positive. Well, I'll tell you what, these 4 players are fit, and one of them, even that includes Ainsley Maitland-Niles, one of them has to come in at right back. For me, I want to see Ben White back in his spot, forming that formidable partnership with Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães. And we go again. It's Manchester City. We need Ben White alongside Magalhães come Saturday. And either Maitland-Niles, I'm hoping Maitland-Niles, Tomiyasu, if not Suarez, because Suarez, I think he recently had it just before the 26th, so he'll be out of the game. Yeah, due to the fact that he has to self-isolate. Callum Chambers could be available. I mean, if I wanted anyone to cover for Takahiro Tomiyasu, Callum Chambers would be my man. He'll do a job there. Right, reading on. Arteta tested positive in March 2020, as I said earlier, which he did. And I remember working as a teaching assistant in March 2020. And when the news broke, yeah, it was not nice. Anyway, yeah, he's been there before. He's self-isolating, but I still think the instructions will be given to the players during the match, and I'd expect that to be the case. Steve Round and Stavenberg, if I pronounced his name right, will obviously take charge of the matters, while Arteta will be at home or somewhere. Yeah, he'll be at home somewhere, just making sure the instructions that he has will go to his assistant management. Would it be wise to, well, I'll say wise. Let me rephrase the question again. Would it be best for his assistant management to work things out? I mean, they've got enough coaching experience between the two of them to work things out. It'll be interesting. You know, we have to go without a gaffer. It is what it is. COVID-19 states that you have to self-isolate if you've got the coronavirus on a positive note. But what can you do? It's to save lives. And Arteta would be doing his part to save lives. Right, next headline. Norwich City report racist abuse to police, and rightfully so. It's disgusting, unacceptable, and it's not a place for football. In fact, not a place for society. Norwich City have reported an incident of online racist abuse directed at some of the club's players following Tuesday defeat by Crystal Palace. An individual has been also identified following alleged racist abuse aimed at Palace players during the match, and an investigation is ongoing, rightfully so. Why should some of the Norwich City players who are non-white be receiving online racial abuse from a complete coward and keyboard warrior? Whoever he is, he needs to be named and shamed. Norwich said it would impose the strongest possible sanctions against perpetrators of this behaviour. Absolutely. It is not on. It's completely unacceptable. I've said it time and time again. It's disgusting, unacceptable, and it has no place in human society, such as the world that we're living in. The club added it would demand action from social media companies. Yes, it's about time most social media companies took a lot of action. You know, they took action against these bigotries, these bigots. They're despicable, disrespectful, and they make me completely sick. from top to bottom of me. They make me sick. These are not human beings, these races. These are cursed demons in society. They're not human beings. They don't deserve a life, as far as I'm concerned. You've gone to a football terraces, or you're at home on your keypad and you're racially abusing players in your own team who helped you possibly get promotion to the Premier League. Disgusting. Get out. Anyway, enough is said about this, and enough of the negativity. Anyway, let's close this on a positive and say thank you to the ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls for listening, for tuning in, for watching. As I always say, saving the best to last. Thank you so much for always putting up with me. I'll be back again, hopefully, maybe this evening, or if not this evening, I'll be back again for tomorrow, for definitely. Until then, enjoy your evening, and take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourself, as I always say. Stay safe and do your part to prevent any spread of coronavirus, and just self-isolate if you are tested positive. It's for the best. Until then, peace again, love again, and bless again. Don't forget to leave any messages or any thoughts of what I've been talking about. Leave it in the comment section below. Smash the thumbs up, like button for me. Make sure you share this channel globally and virally all over. And make sure your friends and your relatives get hold of this. For them that are new, tell them to share it amongst their friends. And tell them to subscribe to the channel, DLG Repping, myself and I only. Also, let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers for the new year. How about that? And I'll be doing my best to create a content based on the editing and a musical intro for myself. So I look forward to that. All that I'll say is good night and rest well. Until next time, DLG Repping, we'll talk again. Just please be nice.